In a place where the sea whispers louder than men, there stood a town shaped by leather and salt. Men rose with the tide, not because they wished to, but because the sea demanded it. Children laughed and played around. Women prepared for another day of quiet battles measured in coins and survival. And then the bell spoke. Not all bells are meant for prayer. Some are meant to wake more than sleep. Somewhere within that town, a man stitched leather, unaware that destiny had already begun stitching him.
Morning already.
Every story has a beginning, but not every beginning rings a warning. The bell did not stop at the sky. It came down to stone, to doors and to men. There Comes the Church had stood longer than memory and regret. They came as they always did, with quiet steps and louder thoughts. Men and women who feared nothing, fear something today. And among them stood a heart that still believed in tomorrow. She did not yet know how close tomorrow was to breaking.
We must be strong.
I'm scared. Look, I pray.
And a man who had wrestled the sea now listened to a sound he could not fight. There are moments when even those who speak for heaven must choose their words carefully.
This morning, the bell does not call us to celebration. It calls us to attention.
Attention is a dangerous
But why
thing.
does it sound different today?
Because today it carries weight.
And weight has a way of finding where it hurts most. Inside, something had already changed. Outside, the world continued.
After service, the governor will address the town.
Before men speak, there is always a silence that asks for courage. Here's a cobbler workshop built on patience. Leather remembers every hand that touches it, every pull, every strain, every mark. The bell reaches this place too, but not every man listens the same way. There was one who heard the world and chose which parts mattered. A man without inheritance, without names strong enough to open doors, without anything except himself. His hand speaks louder than his past. But destiny does not knock loudly. It waits until a man believes he is alone.
You hear that, Victor?
Everyone hears it.
That's no ordinary ringing.
Bell don't care what we think, it rings anyway.
Simple answers from a complicated man. He spoke like a man untouched, as if the world had no claim on him. But the world is patient. It does not chase. It waits. And when it is ready, it calls a name. Even a man without one cannot ignore.
That's him, Victor. The stitching is so fine. The shoemaker with no fear.
And while the town watched him, he pretended not to notice. Not out of modesty, but because some men learn early that attention is easier than belonging.
I think.
This leather needs a firm hand. There, that's shaping up nicely. You laugh too easily.
If I don't laugh, then I might start listening.
He spoke like a man untouched, as if the world had no claim on him. But the world is patient. It does not chase. It waits. And when it is ready, it calls a name. Even a man without one cannot ignore. Mourning did not belong to bells alone, but also to traders. The market was a town's second heartbeat. Every coin bargain mattered. Here life not measured in power, but in perseverance. And among the noise stood something gentler. Stephine, a daughter of discipline raised between her mother's wisdom and her father's strength.
You heard the bell.
It didn't sound like Sunday.
It sounded like warning.
Her mother taught
Fresh
survival.
catch right here! Come and get him!
Her father taught presence.
Are you sure about this?
It's a good price.
We can't afford mistakes.
Let's just take it.
Governor's calling everyone to the square after church.
Fear often arrives quietly
Why?
before it learns to speak.
When men with power gather crowds, it
And
is
there it
rarely
was,
for good news.
The first shadow, crossing morning.
I thought I'd lost you in this snow.
The crowd is thick today.
Aye. The years have been kind to us.
That they have, my dear. Look at the snow, it's beautiful. War.
Recruitment.
The heart still searches for what feels certain.
What brings you here?
She looked toward a
I need to
man with
speak with you.
recklessness. Unlike other men carried prayers.
Almost
a man
done here.
admired by many.
It looks good.
Understood by few.
You're looking again.
I wasn't.
Love rarely announces itself loudly.
He works hard, but he walks carelessly. That kind of man invites storms.
Storms don't scare him.
And sometimes love walks directly toward you.
Morning, Stephine. Selling hope today?
Only to those who can afford it.
And what if I offer something more valuable than
Their
coin?
words were playful.
Like what?
But beneath them lay
And what
something
does hope
older
cost?
than language. Recognition.
It costs staying alive. I know.
You're worried.
A little. But I can handle it. You're not?
No, I'm fine.
You seem different today.
Just the market bustle. Don't worry.
I'm not the first son of anyone.
That doesn't mean you're untouchable,
I never said I was.
but you act like it.
Maybe I have to. Nothing touches me.
But Victor, you can't ignore this.
Watch me.
Fathers see storms long before daughter feel rain. And while hearts search for each other, history was already searching for them. When daylight surrendered, the town changed its face, and men became louder than their thoughts.
You
Night
can't
did
be
not ask who
serious
a man
about
was,
that!
only
I saw it with
what he
my
wished to
own
forget.
eyes!
Here,
Look
sorrow
at them
wore
go
perfume,
at it.
and
It's
danger
the best
often smiled
entertainment in
first.
town.
And at the center of it all,
Another long
sat
night.
Victor, a man built like certainty, living like consequence had no memory.
But it helps.
Ah, that hits the spot. Did you see the look on his face? Here's to good friends and better stories. Ha cheers.
Women came to him,
That
not
smells
because he
wonderful.
promised tomorrow,
Only the
but
best for you.
because he made
To
tonight
us.
feel larger.
To us.
Victor, you laugh like a man with no troubles.
That's because I don't keep them long enough.
He wore charm, the way soldiers wore medals, casually, as if neither could save him.
Or maybe you just don't remember them.
I remember the important things. Memory's a heavy thing.
And hearts?
Quickly, hearts travel on their own.
He answered life, like a man too young to know. That fate listens.
More drinks poured. You look like you're carrying the world tonight.
Just the usual weight.
Pour me another,
Sure.
but it won't fix what's eating you.
Maybe not. But it helps me forget for a while.
Some men in the room drank to forget. Others watched to remember.
You heard the bell this morning?
Everyone did.
They say it means something's coming.
Something's always coming.
Bravery and carelessness often sound alike.
War, maybe.
And while he laughed, destiny brushed past his shoulder.
War?
Unnoticed.
Then we drink tonight. Because tomorrow belongs to men who worry.
That was fun!
It was.
But now, it feels different, less certain.
Not every warning arrives with fear. Some arrive while a glass is still raised. He did not know that before long, his laughter would trade places with history. For some men,
That bell again?
the road to power begins
Some
where
men
they least
laugh
appear
before
worthy
the
of it.
storm. Then I must be the storm.